this case from a company called Case Q that I've never heard of before. Called the box says that it's the Magic Stand, and you can see some holographic
Oh, wow.
images on the front of it.
Case coup.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
very, very cool.
Now, this is not the case that they sent me. I don't know why they sent it in this box. They sent me a different case, but we're going to take a look at that
What?
inside.
What is going on?
There's a very good reason for that. This case is a very bright orange, which is the first clue.
Is that orange?
It
looks
it's inside.
pinkish.
I'm going to take it out
Oh,
here.
it's coming out of the envelope.
Because
Oh,
this,
okay.
Whoa.
Now that is orange.
yeah. This case is interesting because this is not an iPhone 16 Pro case. This is an iPhone 17 Pro case that they
Wow.
have sent me to look at. They say that this color of orange, they have matched to the color of the iPhone 17
No
Pro.
way. Wow.
I will say that the build quality doesn't seem excellent, so maybe this case manufacturer isn't, top tier. Like they have a little camera control cut out here that's a little wobbly where the thin part of the case is. So what I'm going to try and do and see if I can fit my iPhone 16 Pro inside it and see how close of a match it is.
If that's really the color, that's going to be hot.
Yeah, they've sort of gone for a chrome shiny plastic finish. I don't know if that's
Yeah, it's got like an Iron Man suit kind of vibe to it.
so. Let's see how close of a match it is. If I can fit a 16 Pro inside, stretch it. Oh yeah, it fits pretty well. I think the rumor is that maybe the 17 Pro might be a little bit larger, so it feels like there's a little give around the edge of it. But yeah, you can see when you have the phone inside a case, there's a big gap around the camera plateau. Like it spans the whole width of the phone. There's this cutout for the camera flash and LiDAR sensor that my phone isn't, lining up with. But I think this is broadly telling us that cases will be backwards compatible. Like, you buy a 17 Pro case, it'll still fit a 16 Pro case. A 16 Pro phone kind of reasonably. Not a big change in dimension there.
But the Apple logo, it's centered. The rumor was it was going to move down lower, but that
right.
one is lined up perfectly with your old logo.
Not quite centered. The Apple logo of the phone, the 16 Pro, is sitting a little bit too high inside the MagSafe ring of the 17 Pro case.
So maybe there is some truth to it then. It's going to move, but like about 3 millimeters, not...
Yeah. You'll notice there's no camera cutout on the top, so I think that puts that rumor to bed. Not that we really believed it anyways.
Oh, debunked. Totally debunked. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. But if this is the shade of orange it is, then I think we have a good reason to be excited.
That's definitely not muted. That's not some horrible pro color. That's a nice poppy color. Mm-hmm. Maybe do you think it'll be a bit more matty?
Yeah, I think that they've maybe just gone for like a sort of shiny finish, and like this is the shade that it'll be, but probably not the optical, quality of what Apple's finish is going to look like.
And how much of the camera bump at the back? So it'll look more orange at the top there, won't it, on the camera bump?
Yeah, no, I just noticed so the design of this case, the camera bump isn't completely open. They do have a little plastic strip that sits between the three lenses and where the flash and LiDAR sensor will go. And I'm noticing that the little plastic bridge they have there has some give to it. But that tells me that maybe like the glass plateau is going to be a little higher. I can imagine fitting like a 17 Pro inside here. It probably wouldn't have that much wiggle to it.
Yeah, it would sit flush with the elevated camera island.
Yeah. And, fiddling around in my hands, it does feel like there's a little wiggle in here. So maybe the 17 Pro will be getting a little bigger, maybe a little thicker, but just slightly. It's hard to tell how much of that is, this has been sized for a slightly bigger phone and how much of it is, this is a slightly imprecisely made case.
Yeah, it's obviously one of that. I guess a prototype-y. Maybe they'll tweak the design. I like that that stand though, the pop socket thing.
That is very clever. Yeah, that's a neat thing about this case. It has the sort of MagSafe ring around it flips down, so you have a stand if you want that you could use.
Is it sturdy? It looks
pretty sturdy. It has a good of resistance when you adjust it up and down, so it feels pretty nice.
That looks like a nice case.
Mm-hmm. Lewis, I don't think we've gotten your opinion on the colors since you've been gone the last 3 weeks. What do you feel about this shade of orange?
I think I've been craving a bright orange phone forever. My concern is that it'll end up being less flashy than that case, less flashy than it could be. It'll end up looking like I don't know, either like a copper tone ad, from remember that
Yeah,
that
or some
old
kind
stuff.
of rusty.
Yeah. Like it'll just be a little too mature, or it'll be more like a dreamsicle, like it'll be like somehow what I would really like to see is something that's just like completely like glittery, sparkly, like an old carnival ride. That's what I always think they need to do, or bright red, even just a bright red product red iPhone Pro. I swear people would go for it, but
Yeah. Well, we've had this debate, like, ad infinitum, like for the last 3 weeks, talking about these colors. But I, totally agree. Yeah, the product reds are some of the nicest looking colors that they do. I think
quite bold colors. Yeah,
and the ultramarine or aquamarine for the current the regular iPhone, that's a lovely looking color.
right. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to see what it actually looks like. I hope that it's a real like standout kind of gorgeous orange. I'm a little afraid it'll be kind of muted and apple-y.
Yeah, right. We'll see in a month. So what was the name of that case again, Griffin?
This is I don't know if they have a name for this particular case yet, but the company that sent it to me is called CaseCoo, CaseKoo. And this is
Magic
called
Stand.
the Magic Stand. Hey,
And
this
I like
actually
that-
is the Magic Stand.
Yeah.
It's not holographic, I'll tell you that much, but it does have a stand.
All right. Very cool. Very cool demo.